Welcome, everybody. Welcome. My name is Eric Depp. I am French. I live in Malaysia, and I am an Herbalife distributor for the past 30 years. I've been living in 15 countries around the world, pioneer in 13 of them, starting the Herbalife business. Now, today, my objective of this conversation is based on my experience, okay, as an independent entrepreneur, but also as a human being. Now, this conversation that we'll have is in terms to inspire you to make some changes, maybe step by step in your living in order to what I call become the best version of yourself every day. That's why I came up with this idea of creating this ITS, Inspirational Transformation Session. Now, why I did this, decided to do it on Monday, because Monday is the beginning of the week. Very simple, all right? Why I decided to do it in the morning, because there is nothing better than start a good day with the morning time. So if you start something in the morning, you may have good chance, if you start well in the morning, you may have good chance to go ahead very well during the day, and why not very well during the week. Now, I call it inspirational, not motivational. Now, why? Because I believe motivation is not inside you. It's not something that comes from inside you. It's somebody, in this case, maybe me, motivating you to do something or not. And it's great. It's going to work until that motivation is gone because I'm not there. Now, inspirational is mentioning to you something that makes sense. And according to that, it's you taking the step to every day do what is required to do in order to achieve what you want. That's something that comes from you now, because of some inspiration eventually that I gave you. So my goal of this session and episode is really to share some of my experience and inspire you in order, I will not say to change, because unfortunately people don't change, but to inspire you to be sometimes ready to face some situation of life, to be ready to act, to be ready to live with energy, with abundance, to be ready to make at sometimes some good decision, a productive day, a productive week, why not a productive month, and why not a productive year? Maybe to become more effective. And I would say, make sure to transform your mindset to become a powerful machine for you that can tune you, not turn you, tune you into someone who become action oriented, with kindness, with happiness every single day. That's why I created this ITS, Inspirational Transformation Session, that we do have every Monday at 11:30 a.m. Malaysia time, 9 a.m. India time, and 10:30 a.m. in Cambodia. Now, by the way, there is no issue, because if you have been missing some episode that I had before, you can still go to the YouTube channel, Ask for Change Now, and you will find out all the session or episode, I call it, that I did before in different area of life, I would say. But it's mainly life, it's also business, and it's also reality of every single day, all right? So today, for the next, let's say 15 to 20 minutes, what I like to talk to you is about something that in some countries we don't see or understand very well. And I am talking about what we call MLM. The MLM versus any kind of job. All right. Now, first of all, I'd like to ask you questions. And I would say if you are young and you are, I mean, finish your studies, or you are at a certain age that you want to make some change, what is the market for you today? What is the market for you today to make some money? Okay. Well, number one, the market is you get a job. I'm not quite sure you're going to make a lot of money by having a job. You may be surviving. You may be, how can I say, living a day after day. You don't know what's going on next year. You are looking at how can I pay the bills at the end of the month. That's a job. Is it a good way to make a lot of money? I'm not quite sure. Is it a good way to live, survive? Yes, I would say so. And there are plenty of people that have a job. Fortunately, we need people with a job, okay? Now, if you are here today, I think that you're not looking for something like everybody, what they are looking for. You are looking for something better, maybe. Now, what is the second possibility for you? Well, it's to be an entrepreneur. If you don't have a job, you become what we call an entrepreneur. Now, we will see what's going on by becoming an entrepreneur. Of course, it's a lot of headache, a lot of responsibility, but it might be a good way to make income. That's what is the market today, all right? Now, let's understand the market. First of all, in jobs, there is two problems. Number one, unemployment. Now, how many people are losing their job today? Well, unfortunately, with the current situation of today, pandemic, and even so, without pandemic, a lot of people are unemployed. A lot. Or they have lost their job. A lot of people. In America, if I read correctly, in about a week, it's almost 3 to 4 million people that per week, not per month, not per year, per week, that are claiming unemployment right now. Can you imagine that? It's a lot of people unemployed. Look around you, how many people are with no job? Now, let's look at the second things about a part of unemployment. Let's look at underemployment. Now, you might be surprised to hear that. What is unemployment? Underemployment. Well, how many people, students, do you know, great studies, great diploma? I met a gentleman a few weeks ago. He's engineer diploma. I said, well, this is great. The problem is, I asked him, what are you doing here? And for your information, where I was in a sport camp for people to climb. And he was working there as, helping part-time people to climb. Now he's a diploma doing engineer. Hello. I mean, what are we doing here? You are learning engineer. What are you doing in a sport camp? helping people to climb on the stone. Nothing to do, but he cannot find a job. So what he needs to do, he needs to have his diploma in his hand, but because of willing to survive and willing to do something, which is good already, by the way, is he has to do something that he was not familiar with. Or maybe it was his passion before, but he's completely on the opposite side of what he's doing. How many students do you know, or people you know, with great background, great diploma, and they are serving French fries at the McDonald's? Or they are cleaning somewhere somehow. That's called underemployment, not unemployment, underemployment, okay? So that is the things right now. Now, let's look at the entrepreneurship for everybody. Now, entrepreneurship is great. Now, if you become an entrepreneur, you're going to create your business. Excellent. Now, but what if you have no money? How do you create a business with absolutely no capital? Because when you create a business, it costs money, not small money, big money. Now, if you have a great project and you go to the bank and they say, hey, listen, I have a great project. I want to become an entrepreneur. I need a loan. What is the first answer from the bank? What guarantee do you have? What are your guarantees for a loan? Anybody can help you? Well, look, if I had somebody to help me, I would not come to see you. Hello. But to become an entrepreneur, you can make a lot of money. Yes. But you have a lot of headache, responsibility. To create it, to create your project is just a headache. To warm up your project is just sometimes you have a door closing after door closing after door closing, and you have to push hard. No wonder 9 out of 10 businesses are out of business after the first year. Difficult. So if you want to make money, what is your next choice when you don't have much capital? What is your choice? If you have a mindset for entrepreneurship, if you have a mindset that you want to make some change in your life, well, the only way that I know is what we call MLM, multi-level marketing system. That's a great thing. So let's understand what is MLM, multi-level marketing system. You see, the concept of MLM, and I want you to understand that, okay, everybody, because this is something that many of us sometimes face outside. Because Herbalife, the business we are doing, or I am doing, is an MLM company. And the first thing that when you mention that to some people, their hair goes up. All the hair here goes up. They feel itchy. Or they look at you differently immediately. Now, I want to explain to you an MLM business, and that's what, when I started 30 years ago, Herbalife, that's what somebody told me, and I understood the concept. It's a business people to people. So how many of us, we go to the supermarket or to any shop and we buy a vacuum cleaner, Now, where do you think the shop bought the vacuum cleaner? From a warehouse or someone that basically import the vacuum cleaner. Now, where this guy called the regional responsible man bought the vacuum cleaner from the importer for the country. Where do you think the importer for the country for vacuum cleaner bought the product? From a country outside of his own country. Now, everybody here is doing some job and some work, and therefore everybody get paid. That's business, all right? Now, MLM is I, Eric, buy directly to a company a product, and I directly give it to my customers. And there is only one person between company and person. That's me. And instead of giving to many people a percentage of income, there is only one person getting the income. Me. That's what we call multi-level marketing. Directly from a company to customer. That's called also direct sales. Now, multi-level marketing system means also that I have the ability to create a team, and from that team, I will be paid multi-level at different levels. Okay? Now, of course, some of you will immediately say, oh, it's a pyramid. Well, in a pyramid, there is always one person at the top and the others are under. It looks like a business model as well. There is a director or president, a director, and other people. Okay, so far the same. In a multi-level, the people under may, if they work harder, make more money than the person that introduced them. Wow. Think about now in a traditional way of a job. Can an employee make more money than the boss? I never seen that. Can you have a chance to create a legacy in a job? Never seen that. That's what makes a difference. That is the concept of multi-level. Now, what is not multi-level marketing? In many cases, is not a scam. Because the first thing that people say, oh, must be a scam. Why? Because they don't understand. They don't understand that this is a distributed channel that we do have for the past 40 years. But that distribution channel exists for many years, 100 years. Of course, it's a little bit funny to see sometimes a housewife making more money than somebody have high studies and get a job in a bank or in a, sorry, I have nothing against the bankers, okay? But example, or in a big job. How is it possible that this housewife without any degree can make more money than somebody with a higher degree? Well, some people don't like that. And we call it this ego freak. That's an ego freak. So the MLM is not a scam if you know how to choose. Because some people, and I'm sorry for them, have been not scammed, but they lost money with MLM. Why? Because they were eager to make a lot of money doing very little. They were eager to have a bunch of people doing the job and then staying home and just receiving money. And some people, sorry to say, in MLM, are very good in manipulating people to get the money out of your pocket. So let me tell you, if one day you are in a way to choose an MLM, what do you need to look at? An MLM company. Number one, you need to look at how old is the company. How old is a company? Not how young is the company. How old is the company on the market? If it's a young company, can you have a chance? Absolutely. But if you heard what I just said before, 9 out of 10 businesses are out of the market within a year or two. So if you are looking for a very, very, very short term, you look for a new company, a young company in MLM. If you are here to create and work hard and create a legacy for your children and to create a long-term plan, you look at the company age, number one. And anything that does not have a 20 years experience, just forget about it. My suggestion. Number two, criteria for looking at the right company for you. And many companies are looking to, hey, you're going to make money, 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 money. And then you ask, okay, great. What is the product? Oh, don't worry, we're going to make money, we're going to get rich. Now, where is the product? What is the product? Don't worry about the product. Let's bring the opportunity to people. And they don't care about the product. You see, when you choose a company, you need to choose a solid company that is based on product value first. Not recruiting people to make money. Not making only money. A product-orientated company that do the best they can to serve the best product on the marketplace. That's the number two criteria. Product. Number three criteria. Hey, there is a new MLM company selling TV. You can make a lot of money selling TV, multi-level. Hold on a minute. Is TV a trend right now? Everybody has a TV already. And when you buy a TV, when do you buy your next TV? In 5 years? In 10 years? I don't know. So when you choose a company to work with, you want to choose a company which is trendy. Meaning not fancy, trendy, meaning goes with what's going on today in the world, with the trend of today. Now, if you decide to join any MLM, regardless the age, regardless the product of the business or the business, regardless the trend, you're going to fail. I'm telling you, you're going to fail badly, and you may, as a matter of fact, lose money. That's why a lot of people have this wrong image of MLM. Wrong image. Now, let me tell you, when you have chosen the company to work with, what is next? Well, from my 30 years of experience working with an MLM company and direct sales company, I can tell you only one thing. You need passion. You need a passion. You need to be passionate about the product that you have. You need to be passionate about helping people outside. You need to be passionate to every day wake up to say, hey, that's a great day today. I can change people's life. I can change my life. Let's go for it. Number one, when you join any company, you need passion. What do you need also? You need to commit. You need commitment. Without any commitment, you're going nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. That's commitment. You need to commit. Now, sometimes you have to commit, but you're not very happy to commit. Sometimes you have to make sacrifice. And human being, we don't really like to sacrifice a lot. We don't really like to stay home on Sunday or Saturday and listening some people. We don't really like to go to a training to learn more. We like to get money. We like to receive the money. But as a human being, majority of the time, the commitment is not that easy. So you need to commit. That's a number two. Number three, you need to have a vision. You need to have a vision. The vision that can tell you, yes, tomorrow will be better. Yes, my future will be better. Yes, I can do that. Yes, I can see that. Yes, the vision, not only your vision, but the vision company as well. Where are we going? Do you see yourself in the next 5 years, 10 years with the company that you choose having some kind of success? Do you see yourself with the company that you choose achieving who you want to be? Because you need to have that vision of who you want to be and what do you want. So passion, commitment, vision, that's what makes a business for you as an entrepreneur into a multi-level marketing system successful. Now, of course, so what to do? How to do? Well, I'm glad to know. I'm glad to let you know. The company that I've been working with called Herbalife Nutrition. And that company, for all of us, is at every criteria that I've just spoke about. Age, 40 years plus, 95 countries around the world. Product number one in weight loss program. Product number one for people. Not the business, product. The trend, we're helping people to have a better nutrition. We're helping people to lose weight. I don't know if you live in the same world than I, but unfortunately, the world is becoming a bit more obese and overweight. What does that mean? It means more people to be able to help. Is it a trend right now? Well, I don't think so, because it's been a trend for the past 100 years, from kings and sultan and everybody before, years and century before. The beauty industry, the weight loss industry have already been there. Have you ever met a woman that never wanted to lose weight? Every woman, centuries ago as well, always wanted to fit better, to look better. Do you know anybody in a trend of today or yesterday or maybe tomorrow that wants to look bad, ugly, fat, overweight, obese, aging? Nobody. We all looking to be the best version of ourselves, to be young, to fit, to do this, to do that, to be able to eat as well whatever we like. And that's why the choice that I made 30 years ago to really join this company, Herbalife, is today a validity for me to say I made the right choice. And I can tell you that today there is no better time to be involved in a company doing multi-level marketing system. And the best company that I know today with the highest paid marketing plan in the world is Herbalife Nutrition, where everybody can do, everyone, regardless your color, regardless the country where you are, regardless your education, regardless if you are educated or not, doesn't matter. Regardless you have a lot of money or very little capital, regardless all of that. To me, my personal opinion now is everyone, because this is what I thought when I started. Everyone, young people by age of 18 years old should, I repeat that, should do an experience of multi-level marketing system company at least 1 year. They should do that. Why? Because they're going to learn so much in terms of relationship, in terms of building, in terms of inspiring, in terms of motivating, in terms of habit of work, in terms of inspiration, in terms of leadership, in all senses, in terms of sales, in terms of customer service. I mean, that is giving you a 360-degree experience of what we call life. So, knowing that, what I have talked today, and by us understanding the difference between what I say MLM and others, my suggestions to each and everybody is look for the best company. And if you want the best, choose Herbalife Nutrition. And you know, because you are looking at this, because you are maybe on my channel or somebody tell you to listen to that particular session on episode number 12, get back to the person who told you that and let them know or ask them all this information that I mentioned before. Is Herbalife Nutrition exactly that way? Are they doing this? Are they doing that? That's a question. So let me ask you, with what you have heard today, you can start your day by practicing what I just mentioned. Practicing the fact of having better habits, looking around and choosing the right company for you to start as a part-time maybe. I'm not saying about a full-time. But look around, do your homework, as I say. And I challenge you this week to look around. I challenge you to listen to my suggestion that I mentioned today. And create your own criteria, apply it, and I guarantee that within the next week, you're going to be looking at different options to become a different person. And that's why I created this channel, Ask for Change Now. Remember, we are all human. We're not a tree. We can improve, maybe change when you are ready. If you are ready, go for it. If you're not ready yet, think about it. Unfortunately, things goes to the one putting action, not thinking about it. So please start to implement what I just mentioned to you today. Look or promote to people what I just mentioned to you today, because you're going to find a lot of young people looking for experience. You're going to meet a lot of young people unemployed, underemployed, that are looking for an opportunity. That's what we have with Herbalife Nutrition, multi-level marketing system, and direct sales. Top number 2 in multi-level marketing system. Top number 3 in a direct sales. Can you imagine that? That is what we have today. Guys, I want to thank you very much to have listened to this session and episode number 12. Today was about MLM compared to any other businesses outside or job. I hope that you have enjoyed this presentation, this session. And if you did not join on time, don't worry. Just go to the channel on YouTube, ask for change now, and you will have the full episode back on track. Okay, I will post it in about 10 minutes. Listen carefully, look at it, and guys, you have a great day. Thank you very much. My name is Eric Depp. I will see you on next week, Monday. Have a fantastic week. Thank you very much. Bye bye, everybody.